is the fact that a councillor, be it a PNP or a JLP councillor, was attacked and assassinated in the line of duty, and to date, Chairman, no official statement or word has come from the Ministry of Local Government that he represents.
Tribal politics versus empathy. The case of slain Councillor Ainsley Parkins. Let us look at the facts, but before we do, please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and drop your comments below. In a shocking revelation, it has come to light that the government of Jamaica failed to formally or even informally express empathy with the family and colleagues of the slain Councillor Ainsley Parkins, who tragically lost his life in the line of duty at the hands of gunmen. This revelation has left many citizens stunned and disappointed, particularly those hearing about it for the first time. Waterford Councillor Fenley Douglas, in a resolute denouncement, took the Minister of Local Government, the Permanent Secretary of that ministry, and even the Prime Minister to task during the general meeting of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Douglas made it abundantly clear that the government's silence in response to this horrific incident was unacceptable.
You spoke about us being one family here in St. Catherine, and we have exercised that over the years that we have been here. We have laughed together. We have cried together. We have had our own little political bantering, but that is just the fun we have at the St. Catherine Parish Council. I recall how concerned we were when Councillor McCook was shot at. We huddled as a family of councillors. I recall when Councillor Harthorne Thompson was shot, the rippling effect it had on all of us inside this room. Chairman, I also can recall the tsunami that went across Jamaica when we heard that Councillor Ainsley Parkins was brutally assassinated in the line of duty. I want to get at is the fact that a councillor, be it a PNP or a JLP councillor, was attacked and assassinated in the line of duty, and to date, Chairman, no official statement or word has come from the Ministry of Local Government that he represents.
Shame.
You have a permanent secretary that heads the Ministry of Local Government, and I'm not afraid to call her name, Mrs. Marsha Henry Martin. And a statement was not even read at Councillor Parkins' funeral.
Shame.
From the Ministry of Local Government. Councillor Parkins is a member of government. We are cold, we're callous, we have lost love. There's no empathy for each other, Chairman. Chairman, go further to state that he represents people, not PNP or JLP. Now look, Chairman, the ministry have not even sent a word even to sign the condolence book, which was open for an extended period of time. Councillor, I know PNP and JLP thing I'm on this morning, you know. I am simply saying, worship, that I am ashamed of the permanent secretary, and I am ashamed of the Minister of Local Government, and I am ashamed of our Prime Minister, my Prime Minister, and your Prime Minister, because the councillor that died in the line of duty was assassinated, and he is a member of government of this Jamaica land we love.
The permanent secretary, Marcia Henry Martin, responded by claiming that it was not customary for her office to comment on the deaths of politicians associated with the ministry.
There is no official protocol for handling the burial of a councillor, as far as I know. However, the protocol in inviting or advising a PS would have been to write to the permanent secretary. I'm saying that until I heard it on the news, I did not know that the funeral service was held on that day. And I'm also saying it is not unusual because I have never been advised before of any previous passing of any political representative who has given me the opportunity to participate.
The assassination of a councillor is a rare and grave occurrence, and it should evoke a heartfelt response from the government, regardless of political affiliations. Ainsley Parkins was elected by the people in a free and fair election, making him a public servant. Thus, it is the moral duty of the government to express sympathy to his grieving family and the members of the municipal body he represented. The fact that Parkins was not a member of the ruling party should make no difference in the government's response. His tragic death is a loss to the entire nation, and it transcends political lines. It is a sobering reminder that the ideals of tribal politics should have no place in Jamaica's society. The death of any individual, especially one serving their community, should elicit empathy from every corner of the society. In this case, Ainsley Parkins was fulfilling his duty as a representative elected by the people when he was ruthlessly gunned down. By all measures, this incident warrants a swift condemnation from all sectors of society as we mourn the loss of a dedicated public servant. Tribal politics should not overshadow the fundamental principles of humanity and empathy. As long as we continue to engage in such divisive politics, the promised prosperity may remain elusive. The tragic death of Ainsley Parkins should serve as a wake-up call, urging us to prioritize unity and empathy over political divides. It is high time we come together as a nation to support one another in times of sorrow, regardless of our political differences. That was Cover Story Highlights. Tune in again next time for another edition of Cover Story Highlights. In the meantime, please subscribe, share the contents, like, and comment below.